Hi there, my name's Andrew. I'm the Secretary for the Libertarian Party of North Dakota, and I was just told that some people think that our party is a little bit unorganized. And while that statement is verifiably false on its face, we can acknowledge that there is some kind of comparison here taking place. Now, what would they compare the Yellow Libertarian Party to? I think probably to the blue and red parties. Well established. Let's talk about them, and let's start with the blue party, right? So vote blue no matter who. Yes, maybe it is a phenomenon that has brought unprecedented organization to that party. However, it also brought an unprecedented level of corruption, which is paving the way for tyranny. You can go ahead and talk to anybody who has been in the blue party for decades and decades and decades, and just ask them how it has changed from their original liberal values to something that is like neo-fascist and terrible. Okay, so that is something that's going on racist, and so that is something that's going on with the blue party. And so we've got the red party, who has got gumbo money, right? Just powerhouse money, crazy amount of resources they could have used to combat any level of any kind of tyranny exposing itself in our political sphere, and yet that wasn't done. And why is that? I think it has in part to do with things called rhinos, or infiltrating the party itself to produce division in order to, again, pave the way for tyranny. And so we have this bird with a red wing and a blue wing that seems to be working both of its wings indirectly together in order to strip the individual of its rights guaranteed by the supreme law of the land. And so we've got, in my opinion, a deep concerted effort of other countries infiltrating our government in order to pervert our laws that go and make them go against the supreme law of the land, ultimately to subvert the supreme law of the land to something else. So we can take personal responsibility. Here's the solution. We can take personal responsibility and stop delegating the most important parts of our life and our nation to entities, groups, institutions, fraternities, etc., that have no interest in our best interest. So we can acknowledge the Department of Education. We can acknowledge the Fraternal Order of Police. We can acknowledge the federal government as a whole. We can acknowledge the agencies and their gross overstepping of their delegated authority. We can acknowledge the medical industry as a whole, and what type of mandates are lawful and what aren't, and what we can do about it. We can acknowledge the most important parts of our safety. Why would we delegate our safety out to something that wants to convert our rights into crimes in order to generate revenue for itself? We don't need to be doing a lot of these things, and we can take our power back by stopping the delegation. We can take control. We can do things ourselves. It's going to be a little bit more uncomfortable, but it's like cooking a home-cooked meal that you know hasn't been poisoned, or rolling the dice and going out to eat and like, I got food poisoning. Well, you know how you could have prevented that? All right. Have a great day, and remember, personal responsibility is the answer. Yes, it very much is. Personal responsibility is the answer in our day and age right now. Have a great day of personal responsibility.